Hello. Hi. Oh, hi. It's me, Vanessa, from another world. Oh, I feel like speaking. I feel like talking. I've been wanting to talk for quite a while. And today I've gotten the opportunity. So, wow, it's been a long time since I had Wi Fi. So, I'm feeling good about it. I want to tell you about my day, and I want to speak about this topic that I've written. No one's coming to save you. So, I used to do some lives um, some time back. Some good lives. They were nice in a certain garden where sometimes the connection being so weak will just put me out of contact with my watchers, my audience. But I'm glad to say I have Wi-Fi now. So don't worry, will not be cut off. So yeah, let me tell you how my day was before I get into the topic. My day was tough. So fucking tough. So if you were watching me from the other my previous season before I went on hiatus, I am a seller. I sell stuff because if you're afraid to sell, then you haven't slept enough days, hungry, and I have. So yeah, I sell and I sell like fucking crazy. I'm a good seller and a good buyer too, according to the people I buy from. So I was selling and today was a low day. Can you believe that? It was a low day. My product weren't getting sold. So it was so sad, so hard. I walked for long. I really walked and walked and walked and walked, and I got tired and I felt like crying. I felt like calling my mom, but I'm a big girl now. I can't call my mom. I've been a big girl for a long time. And now I just want to be a little girl. I didn't know being a big girl meant this. As I was preparing in the morning, I listened to this song. It's called Pray For Me by Soweto Gospel Choir. Now, I met this song in 2020 when I was going through a hard time in my life. And I used to listen to it on repeat. It's about this young man who is leaving home. Even just talking about it, I feel emotional because it has such an impact in my life. So this young man, he's leaving home. He's leaving the village. He's leaving the village to go to the city, and he's talking to his dad, and his dad tells him the city is terrible, right? And you don't have to go there, and if you go there, you're going to suffer. It's going to be terrible. But this young man tells his dad that he has to go, he has to find out what is out there for him, he has to do for him, right? and he waves them goodbye and he goes. And it's hard for him. Of course, leaving home is hard, but he has to leave, and he goes. And a few years later, he's writing a letter to his parents, to his dad, and he's asking them how they are, and Mbogwa James is watching. Hi Mbogwa, how are you? It's been so long. So this young man is asking his dad how his people are, and he's telling his dad that, yeah, I went to the city and life was not easy. I have had to struggle and it's not been easy. Some days I've had to fight battles that I didn't know existed. I've had to cry. And as I was listening to this song, it resonated with my own story, you know. I also left home to go and find me, and it's not easy. It's fucking hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. Let me enhance my mic. I want to be comfortable because I've had a tough day and I don't want to struggle. So yeah. So it resonated with me because I left home and I have been hustling, struggling. It's not easy. And as I was listening to that song, I was preparing my product to go sell it. And I just cried. The past couple of months have been difficult and I've not been able to cry. I've not cried in a long time. And you know, as a woman, you need to cry like almost every day so that you feel okay, or at least, you know, like a week, every week you need to cry. And I haven't been able to cry. So it's been tough for me not being able to cry. It's like I've been carrying this weight. And it just came crying. And I haven't cried like that. And I cried like a baby. And it's not, wah! It's like, it's like, I have to cry. And I cried. And yeah. So this young man, as he's writing this letter to his dad, he tells his dad and his entire community to pray for him. Pray for me. Just to pray for him because life's hard. Hello to Vanessa. How are you doing, Bogwa? Did you get married? Do you have kids? How's life for you? You know, now that we're going to talk about the struggle, right? No one's coming to save you. That's the topic of this conversation, of this light, that no one's coming. No one's coming to save you. Sorry, no one's coming. So Mbogwa, tell me, how is your experience with life? Are you hustling? What's your hustle? Thanks for joining, by the way. I will need some company through this. So, yeah. So this young man is telling his parents to pray for him. And for me as well, I even felt like calling my mom, but I was so emotional. I didn't want to call my mom and break down because I would have broken down and then it would have been a difficult day already. So I just cried. I cried. And then I brought myself back and realized that I had to go and sell my product. You see, can I tell you a secret? Before we get into all this, let me just tell you something because I've just thought about it. There was a time I was very active in looking for a job, right? Very active. I wanted to get a job. I wanted to be employed. It's not a bad thing to be employed. You get a secure, whatever, living. You get money all at once. You don't have to go out there and hustle. You don't have to be hit by the sun. It's good, right? But then I met these people that tell you that buy products. They were this company, a healthcare company from Korea, China, those countries. So they were telling me, I feel like we should do a movie about the unemployment thing in Kenya and how young people just struggle and the things that you experience when you're looking for a job or when you're looking to hustle, and this meeting life, this coming of age thing. So you meet these guys. They tell you that you buy products worth 30,000. Like, that's crazy, right? That they are a health company, they're based in Korea, and they have all these products that they sell, and they want you to sell for them. But for you to sell, you have to invest 30,000. And there are young people from all over the country that come to these meetings in Nairobi in a certain conference center, and you have to pay, I don't know, 200. And then you're told to after 30K, buy some products from them, the company that you're supposed to work for, and then sell them. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. Who does that? Huh? Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? 30,000. Get product and then start selling. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who does that? Who came up with that scam? And how stupid are people for you to actually do that? Ati uende ununue products uziuze. Si ufanye hivi instead. Your 30K, if you have it, my God, that's a lot of money. You can do so many businesses. I'm writing this manual that I will sell because you can't give anything for free. About at least 30 businesses that you can start using 2,000, because I understand the pain of unemployed youth in Kenya. And for you to tell somebody to gather up 30,000 and for you to be as stupid as to sell your cow at 30,000 to buy somebody's products so that you can sell them, that's crazy. For 30,000 you can do a lot. Hey, 30,000 you are a rich babe or a boo or a boy or rich. If you have 30K, don't go make somebody else rich. You can make yourself rich, okay? But then that's the state of the world, that's the state of the country, that there is that scam because you're very desperate to get a source of income, to be somebody. I mean, time is passing, you're looking at people, everyone is doing good, they have nice Instagram photos, Instagrammable photos. Instagrammable houses. I remember in my previous house, because I had to move, I've just moved. Life is good, it's been long, we need more than this space to catch up. Okay, Mbogwa, take me on a date, we'll see. Take me out. Nipeleke Sarova, that's the best. That's what you can do. Take me to Sarova, I'll be willing. And it's been long. When did we see each other last? I think nilikuwa class 7 ama. Do you remember, boy? I was the one who gave you your first kiss. 'Cause I remember, boy, I was the one who said put your lips like this. I never thought in my life that I'll actually sing that song. So anyway, that's the situation in Kenya. And when you're young, when you're in primary school, high school, campus, you hear it until you're in that situation. You're like, oh God, it's like this, it's this bad, and life is so real, like it's so real, and it's as real as every fucking morning the sun wakes up. Oh, it's like a gun. It's like you're playing Russian roulette, Imerudi, Wi-Fi ni weak. I should get a router in my house. We are sharing Wi-Fi with my neighbors. So I'm supposed to get a router so that it will a little bit stronger. That's okay. I'm grateful, Just moved into a new place that is beautiful and I like it. So I was talking about this situation in Kenya, not Kenya, like the coming of age story of people who are my age. When you realize that the sun is a gun ready to pop anytime. Every morning you have to face the day, you know. And you can't unface it. I tried hiding from the day. Oh, it's not possible. You can't overcome light. Even if you barricade yourself, you can't. So lazima ungangane, lazima upambane. It's okay, you know, and it's not, and that's okay too. So yeah, the topic of today, no one's coming to save you. It's something I've been thinking about. It's something that I had to really come to, you know. No one's coming to save you. Every aspect of life has like a savior. Religion, you know, we are waiting for Jesus to come and save us. You know, Jesus is the savior of the world. I'm sure for other religions it's other people. It's okay. All right. So there's this expectation for everyone out here that somebody is coming to save you. For girls, I think when we are young, we are looking for a guy to come and save us. If you feel like wazazi wanakukazia sana, maybe your boyfriend will come and save you, but I think you realize quickly that that doesn't exist, that doesn't happen. Okay. You know, I came to a certain realization the other day. No, let's say some 2 months ago, I started panicking because I live a very risky life. I'm on the road, am I on the road? I'm moving from city to town. So like, I was in a different town for an year, and so now I'm in a different one. It's something that I wanted to do, and for a while I really wanted to do it, and now I'm doing it. It didn't come the way I expected it to come. You know, I thought that I will grab a bag. Movies, right? I'll grab my mountain bag and, you know, hike across Africa. I thought that I was gonna, like, you know, just grab a bag and my laptop and my phone, and then I'll move to city to city without like a definite plan. I won't have to move with my bags, with my belongings, with my bed, my chair, and I wouldn't have to live, you know, like I live life. I thought that like I would just come from home, get a bag, go to a certain unknown town, and maybe go work in a certain hotel, wash dishes, and, you know, gather experience, write a book, do a podcast, do lives. I'm doing the lives, I like them. And then I'll have all this wealth of experience, and then I won't have like a stable job, and, you know, I'll sleep in some, come on. Let's wake up, right? So I woke up. It's okay. Sawa sawa. You know, part of me sees these experiences, and I think that's the human nature, that's the state of the human condition, that at one point you're seeing, oh, this is accumulated learning. I'm accumulating learning every day. I learn. I wasn't here last year. Oh, this is nice. Oh, You feel good, right? And the other time is fuck this shit. I'm no one. I'm stupid. What am I doing in my fucking life? Forever the first. Totally, James. Totally. Umefanya nikumbuke mbali. So, yeah. So, like, before I moved, during my hiatus, I crashed a bit. I went through a certain depression for about 2 weeks because I had gotten this other gig that I was doing. It was nice. I was mentoring girls. It was really beautiful. I was getting paid per hour, such good money. I loved it. But then I came to an abrupt end, and I was like, fuck, I have to go sell shit. I felt so bad. And so I had to sleep for a while. I had to cry. I had to be hungry for a while, fast for like 2 weeks. Yeah. And it's not the kind of fast that you put yourself into. It's the kind of fast that has to happen. So I panicked and I was like, oh shit, what kind of a life am I living? Really, but seriously, like, yeah, it's fun for me. I like it. I have the power. I live this way because I want to live this way. And then when that happened and I crashed, I was like, oh, fuck, I fucked up my life. What am I doing? Who is this? I know many people who hear about my life that I'm traveling, I'm moving, they're like, oh, wow. They think about the fantasy of it. But it's not a fantasy. It's not beautiful. I have to sell a lot. I have to walk a lot. I have to be uncertain a lot. So I gathered it's time for me to be serious. Trust me, it wasn't funny as I was doing it. Even right now, it's not as funny, but if I don't laugh at it, I will cry and I'll break down. And I've already done that once on Instagram Live, so I'm not going to do this. My life. I have such extremes and I love it. I love it. Tony, hi. Hi. Describe how your day is going. So, let's do an aside before I come back to this. So, today morning, this is what happened, right? I went to the market. Today is market day in the town that I just moved in. So, I went to the market and I went to this lady and I told her I wanted carrots. So I went and told her, I want some carrots. And she's like, oh, sure. By kg or by counting? I'm like, by kg, give me half a kg. And she's like, oh, fine. She put some carrots in a certain bag and she hands them to me. And I'm like, of course, like any other sensible, like any other person, like, how are you going to give me without measuring that it's a half a kg, right? And so, as I'm paying, I'm thinking, no, you can't pay for something that you don't know, right? Like, duh, Cindio, come on. So I tell her, excuse me, madam, unaweza nipimia hii carrot? And she's like, sawa. So she pimas, and guess what happens? Guess, you'll never guess. It's more than half a kg. So she removes like 4 carrots out of my bag and I'm like, so I didn't say shit. I couldn't. I walked away. And as I'm walking away, I'm like, what's the lesson there? Because I'm that sort of person who is like, I want to get a lesson out of every experience that I have, out of every moment. Cindy, this is what's the fucking lesson there. If I was the do-gooder that I used to be, like, yeah, I did good for her, but now I'm not. So I'm just feeling like, fuck. But then, on the other hand, I've also been in the other situation where somebody told me, I was buying some Chinese cabbage, and they put it and I had to go get some money from the M-Pesa. So when I came back, they've already packed the Chinese cabbage for me, and I'm like, ai hapana, nipimia, anambia, hapana, hii hata imepitisha kilo moja. And I'm like, hapana, nipimie nione. And so they pimad, and of course it was less. So this time, It was more. So I lost. And I felt bad. And as I was coming, I'm like, fuck. Anyway, sawa. Alright. Fine. So no one's coming to save you. So, yeah, let's move from that aside. So yeah, when I crashed and I realized I had to be serious with my life, maybe settle down, pop a few kids out, cause maybe I'm growing old. Maybe there won't be enough time for me to have babies. Life, right? On most days I'm okay with everything that I do. I'm okay with my decision. But then there are those times that I'm like, oh. So anyway, I realized that I have to get a job. I have to apply. Because, oh shit. You know? So I went to the cyber. And I didn't even have money. So thank God I have a brain and I have a mouth and I have beauty. Thank you. So I went and talked to this cyber guy and I'm like, I heard he had this typing job and he was lazy about it and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, I can type this, I can type that thing for you because I'm a fast typer. I'm like, I can type for you very fast. Just give me some time with the internet and computer for free and give me food and stuff, right? And he's like, okay, fine. And I get to apply for jobs. I'm applying for surveys, online jobs, right? Because we're in the digital world and the future works online, and the online jobs I've had have held water. But then, as I was doing it, I realized, oh shit, I've been here before. This applying for jobs, waiting. Oh, that aspect of somebody is coming to save you. That you can be selling in the streets, but you're gonna find that email or call and somebody's gonna tell you, yo, come up, we need you. Yeah. But life is not like that, right? It's not. Yes, I've received a lot of calls, but not like that. Applying online, I don't know. It's better when you go yourself. Because I realized that I'm in a village. And as much as, I was focusing on the village side of the village, I didn't realize that I have skills in this village that this village could use, right? So it was in that dark moment, that realization, that I realized, oh shit, no one's coming, right? Yes, all these online jobs, applying. I've done that before, thrice actually. I realized, in that moment of applying, I realized, oh shit, I've been here. I'm not disputing that online jobs work, because I've done them, but you see that repetitive cycle of always going back there, going, until when, right? Until when? So that's what I felt like. Hapa nimekuwa. And I don't want to be here again. That would be stupid. That would be that person who never learns. So anyway, today was a tough day. So tough. My products weren't going as fast as I want. I wasn't selling as fast as I normally do. But you see, when that happens, you get crushed. And I remember at a certain point I was feeling like a prostitute. You know how boda guys stand on the street? They are just waiting like prostitutes, like, super. So weird. So I was just feeling like that. I'd sold half of my products. I normally sell 100% or at least 90%. So this time I sold 50. So I sat down, ate, and then had a conversation with somebody, and then I got an idea, started calling people who have bought from me before, and some came through. And then somebody else came through after I'd reached home. What the fuck? But I'm feeling like this waiting thing, this waiting. It has its role in our life, right? You have to wait. I mean, for Jesus, it's not even funny. You have to wait, yes, but as you're waiting for something better, how about you be the master too? I had an incident earlier this year. I was in a cyber. Somebody came in the cyber. They said they wanted a YouTube channel. They wanted to be created for a YouTube channel. I was shocked. And even more shocked when the owner of the cyber told this person, "Iyo sijui." So I was like, huh? Come back. Yo. I just creating a YouTube channel, just going to YouTube, creating a channel, full stop. That's what they wanted. I was shocked. So even when they were asking me the price, in my head I was like, oh my god, how much do you charge that for? Because it's just clicking a button, right? Okay, the description and blah 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 blah. So I told them, yo, let her punch. And they're like, no, this is a village, labda 200. And even 200 bado ni pesa nyingi for creating a YouTube channel without the graphic stuff. Yo, that's alright. So I was like, fine. Let me 350. Nimejaribu, si unaona. I was like, ai hapana 200. Nikamwambia 300 basi, and we settled that, right? And they got their YouTube channel, the name and stuff, link in their Google accounts. So during this realization and in my crash, and I'm realizing, oh shit, I've been here. Well, where has this taken me? Nowhere. I'm just always coming back to the same place, looking for jobs online. Also, something that I didn't want to face became apparent, that I realized I created an Upwork account. Because every time we say, even me as a teacher of online jobs, I tell people, yo, go to Upwork, create a... But I realized that I have a weakness. That I don't follow through shit. I began my Upwork account and I did 2 gigs. I started realizing that, oh my god, back then I was fucking lazy. I realized that it took too much from me, that I didn't want to wake up at 3 a.m. to bid for jobs. Back then I was that lazy, and right now I'm thinking, why the fuck was I that lazy? Right now I will be open to waking up at 3 a.m. to bid for a job, but back then I wasn't that hardworking. But now I don't want to do that because I don't want to, right? So in realizing that no one's coming to save you, you also have to understand the part that you play in your downfall. Because no one's coming to save you, it's you who is supposed to save yourself. It's the version of you that is tired of the bullshit. Wow. Ooh, that is hard. The bullshit that you've been spewing all over the years. And I also realized that there are classes. You know how people used to fail and then they used to repeat classes? Yeah. Even in real life, there are classes you'll have to repeat when you do not ace them. Yeah. Which one? Is it discipline? Is it commitment? For me, it's discipline, it's commitment. It's that follow through, that cutthroat follow through. Like waking up at 3 a.m. to bid for jobs and ensuring that your Upwork account is rated positively. I didn't do that. I was okay being employed by somebody who could manage that, right? I was employed by many people who could manage that. But then you're getting like 10% of whatever that person is getting. And the reason why you're getting 10% is because you're not hardworking. You have to face the enemy in the mirror. Wow, that's deep. And the enemy is that it's you. It's the enemy in the mirror. It's you. You have to face that one before anything else. You have to understand the part that you're playing in your downfall. If you get out of your own way, then things are going to be okay. Nilijiangalia kwa kioo nikashtuka, nikashindwa. Yeah. It's easy to blame everyone. And I've met people, especially here, people blame everyone. It's the government, it's the rich, blah, 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 blah. But what about you? You who can't wake up at 6, you who can't wake up at 3 a.m. And I was so astonished to realize that is the exact kind of person I've been. I've always prided myself for being hardworking, but when it came to bidding for jobs, I never did it. There are other places that I'm hardworking, okay? Yes. I'm not gonna beat myself up to a pulp, but I can see the part that I've played. And so now I'm trying my best to not be that person. So I saw the opportunity in being in a village that you can create a YouTube channel for somebody and they give you 300. Yeah. And I saw that there's a part that I play as my own enemy. Ooh. No one's coming to save you. It is you. It's you. It's you who you've been waiting for. It's not the government that's going to get better. You see, the heroes that we wait for. A better president. Even right now, everyone in Kenya, oh, we need a better president, one term. The next guy is just going to be a guy still. Are you going to... Something happened in the town that I was in before I moved this one. The youth on Sabasaba, they protested. It's not bad to protest. I used to protest, right? But they protested and... Did I just... You know what they did? They burned and destroyed one of the supermarkets. You see, that town has 2 supermarkets. 2. So the angry youth, because they are so angry and vehicles, naitwa nani Zakayo, hiyo jina Kasongo, has annoyed you so much, they figured out that they could ban one of the 2 supermarkets that exist in the town. So now the town has 1 supermarket and prices have gone up and no one is employed anymore. So crazy. So yeah, everyone's waiting for the next president. At the end of the day, if you're sleeping hungry in your house, you think the president will help you. That's a cliche even. No one's coming to save you. Not the women rep. No one. It's you. It's you. You're the one you've been waiting for. And it's so scary to realize that, because now it makes you realize that you have to be so responsible and you have to you have to be in control of shit. And you have to balance your life. You have to be in charge. There's no one to blame. Isipokuwa wewe. You're the sum product of every choice you've... fuck. Of every choice. Was it sleeping? Yeah. So yeah. No one's coming to save you. You're the one you've been waiting for. And yes, please do not go get 30K to start somebody else's business. Angalia, I don't have a problem with being employed. I think being employed is so good. But atuende ununue products za mtu za 30K uende ukamuuzie. Come on. Who are you? Start your own thing. And that's the other thing. That now I'm more interested in doing my thing. I've always been, I guess. Sana ya kuongea, lakini pia nimerealize that I'm only young now. I'm getting old. I'm getting older every day. Every fucking day I'm getting older. I know I look like I'm 20 years old, but I'm getting older. So, in a few years, maybe like when I'm in my 40s, it won't be beautiful, it won't be interesting for me to continue selling, and I don't want to. Not in that way, not products at least. So now I have to build an empire, a name, a legacy, a brand. And for a while I thought that, coming here on live, when I used to do it on Wednesdays and Sundays, was enough. But now I realize that it's not enough. At least now I have Wi-Fi. I'm in a place where I can record. It's good. I'm so happy. Thank you, God. I can do this more often. I'm grateful. But also door to door. Selling now my brand. Because now I want to build an empire, digital empire, right? And there is an entire village town that does not understand how digital stuff works. So when I came here, I told somebody that I'm good at digital, I'm good at creating websites and this social media stuff. And they were like, these people here, they don't know these things. You will approach them and they will tell you, hizo mambo hatujui. But because I go to the cyber a lot, I have witnessed firsthand people paying $300 to install WhatsApp. So yeah. So here you realize that I realize that I have an upper hand because I know things that people don't. It's good. So yeah, building like that. Every month a new client until tufike penye nataka twende. But also I have to survive day by day. I have to pay rent, I have bills, I have food, rent, gas, my beauty, my hair. Yo! Na siolewi kwa hivyo, like, yeah. Sisai at least. So I have to be aggressive as fuck. I have to learn stuff. And then that's the other thing, the learning stuff, the learning of smart working instead of hard working. I think I got the hard work part very nailed down. I'm good at it. But now is the smart working. I think the place where I live currently is a smart place because I live in a nice bedsitter. It's beautiful, by the way. I mean, pink. Mtu alifanya nini na ukuta lakini nikasupu. I can repaint it with time. ama pia naweza kuwa nikifanyia live pale, doesn't matter. But yeah, in this place, because it's also like a village town, we don't pay for electricity, we don't pay for water. Yeah, so that's smart. And I also live around people who can buy my products, so yeah. So I know that's basic. Because every day I'm learning wild stuff. I interact with people every day. It's beautiful. Oh, it's teaching me about human nature. You can talk about psychology, you can watch videos on YouTube, you can have all these discussions with people, but unaona kuongelesha watu kama vile mimi nafanya. Hiyo kwenda door to door, kuuza, kuona vile watu wana react, kuongea, kujiuza, try your best. Strategies for work, una try, having to discount when you're desperate. Oof. Having sometimes to give for free, so that because you are either appreciating somebody who's bought from you, or you are trying to catch somebody, to hook somebody. Having to deal with how people feel, the ego people have when they feel like they're above you when you're selling. Inayo hakuna mtu mwenye alikuwa ananifunza, na hii huwezi funzwa na mtu kwa darasa. This one you have to do. But I'm hopeful, because now I'm realizing things that I never thought I'll realize. I'm in a playing field yenye sikuwa prepare for, but I guess I've been prepared. For me to end up here, to be here, I've been prepared. So hapa ni pale kwa ku apply na ku improvise. Improvise. But I guess I've been trained for this, because that's why you go to school, sindio? Kuna zingine, as I'm walking, I realize, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to apply that. It's a lot of application, and I'm happy. I'm happy that I get to apply this knowledge, my skills. I just want to get to the point where I have good things, nice things. I'm willing to do the hard work, and I'm also not willing. Sometimes I get burnt by the sun out there, and I'm like, oh, Lord, not now, take me now, kill me now. Of course, you meet some really fucked up people, and sometimes you get some really amazing people. And there's just a lot of knowledge being accumulated and experiences that I had never thought I'll experience life like this. I swear. I never thought. I was so wrong. It is an extreme, so beautiful and so ugly, so confusing and so enlightened. Yeah. I'm grown, yo. I'm grown. Sikuwa najua nitamea. Nimemea. Today is Thursday. No one's coming to save you. I think the most important thing we realize, it's improvising. When this doesn't work out, you try this. Na tuujanja, kujua tuujanja, kulearn lugha ingine, kutwist words, kucheza mchezo ya akili. Learning how to speak to people, living with people. Even people you don't like, especially people you don't like. Learning to live with people you don't like, and talking to them like you like them, and also comebacks. No one's going to save you. No one's going to come and say, no, she meant this and not that, or that stuff. No one's gonna speak for you. You have to speak for yourself. Ooh, that one. You have to speak up for yourself. And I hope it doesn't go like the so-called situation, but it's okay. Then again, you know, speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. No one's gonna do that for you. No one's coming to save you. No one. Sometimes when I think about this, I become hopeless and start thinking, oh, isn't Jesus coming? The foundation of my religion. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. And no one's going to come to your house, and no one can give you food maybe once in a year or like once in 10 years, but you have to go and tell people you want food, and not literally that. You have to sell people stuff they want to buy for you to have money to buy food. No one's coming to save you. Sometimes your uncle in London might send you 20k, it's good, but not every day. And sometimes not even when you really need it. You know, like when you're broke. Have you ever been so broke you think you're going to die? Have you ever been so hungry you swallow saliva so much, you drink so much water until now your body doesn't want water? No one sends you money at that point. You have to learn how to speak for yourself. You have to sharpen your brain so much to adapt, to trick, to manipulate, to lie. Wow. This world demands you to be like that. It demands you to be a snake, to be a cockroach. You can't give up. You can't kill yourself. I think killing, suicide, let's just talk about it. Because in those 2 weeks where I was having the depression and I was feeling hopeless, I thought, oh my God, maybe I should just kill myself. And I know I speak about it in jest, but I was thinking about it. But then, I think I'm just not strong enough to do it. Because I was like, yo, how? I think suicide is for people, sijui hao watu wanakuanga wamefika. Okay, for you to be able to kick that stool, knowing you're going to hang. I'm not trying to trivialize anything, okay? But it takes, it's a stab yourself, drown yourself. Nisikie uchungu yoyote. I can't. Oh. So yeah, you have to save yourself at the end. Like really saving yourself, And trust me, I'm not always thinking this positively 24/7. It's out of despair that I've realized that I'm the one who has to save myself. You can't even depend on your parents 24/7. And someday they are going to die. And there's that longevity. No one's coming to save you. That longevity, that legacy, that empire, that yours, I was reading this book, Making Sense, by that Centonomy lady. What's her name? I don't know. Anyway, it's called Making Sense. Sioni, inafaa kuwa somewhere pale, lakini sioni. Making Sense by, I don't know her name. Anyway, she was talking about this guy. She talks about money, right? Very interested in money. I love money. And she's talking about life after work, pension and stuff, and living good. And she was having this story about this guy mwenye he had a good job, and he had a pension which was good, and he had a house, like a home. But then vile alimaliza kazi, when he retired, he went to see this lady because he realized that this house and his expenses, the things that he had to pay, him and his wife, and the pension was not going to last them. And so he needed another way to do this. Wow. And so that's what I'm talking about, the legacy, the empire, something that outlives you. And this thought that, I was talking with a friend the other day, and we had this argument because I was telling her that I'm thinking of something, building something that will outlive me. Because that's the only way people are doing it, right? Something that will go to your grandchildren. Even the Bible says that. And this lady was telling me, me, I'm going to work hard for me. My children can work hard for them. And it's okay, yes. Also, you don't want to squeeze yourself dry and then your children waste up your money that you worked for. But then who's bringing the children in the first place? So anyway, something that outlasts me. Because I'm getting older. And I will not be able to do these things. I won't be able to travel from one town to, I might be, but not selling, not in this exact situation, and not like this, and not living like this, I want to be able to live life nicely as I do that. I'm thinking something that goes beyond me. Living a good life, quality life. A life I'm happy to live, not the struggle. Fuck. I don't think struggling is noble. Yeah, I had been convinced to a certain point, but I don't think so. I think it's pathetic. I met this old lady. I've never forgotten that. One day I was from hustling, and I met somebody. We went out for coffee and supper. And so by the time I was going back, it was around 10. And I met this lady as I was going to buy something in a shop. I found her outside the shop. She was an old shosho, somebody I could call shosho. And she was selling bananas at 10 p.m. She was very old, and she had alikuwa amejikunyata. She was feeling cold, and she had her bananas in the streets, and she had her kiondo there, and it was 10. So I bought the bananas. She was selling 4 at 10, and they were good bananas. And it hit me so hard when I was going home. I was thinking, why is she there at this time? 10. Mimi nilikuwa na rafiki yangu, tulienda out, tukakula, nilikuwa poa, I was warm. And even for me 10 was late because I prefer. So at 10, at that age, that lady was probably, she can't be 60 because I have around 70. Because I have an auntie who is around 70 and she doesn't even look like that. She's not that old. So I don't want to be that. I don't want to sell melons at 40, even in my 30s or ever. But you get that thing, hiyo kitu ya kukupita. That's what I want. My grandparents had that, both sides. Oh, I admire them. My parents come from royalty. I've been to their homes. I'm like, yo, you guys were rich. From royalty. It's like one of my grandparents had shares and stocks everywhere. Wow. It's like, what? He had land. Okay, he got land from his father, so that's okay. But he also had plots. Oh my God. Like every time I find out things about him, I'm like, yo, shit. He had plots in the village town. Plots, 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 plots. And a plot in even Samburu. Can you imagine that? Shares and shares. When his children got, they divided them and bado zingine, bado ziko. Eish, fuck. Built a good house. So now I get to have land because my grandfather had land. Because my grandfather worked hard to get land. So I want that too for me and my grandchildren. So that. Something that outlives me. A legacy. Wow. Maybe I need therapy. But yeah, that's where I am currently. Giving myself the discipline, the commitment, everything that I need. Kulearn tu ujanja tuote twenye sijawahi learn. And giving it my best. Realizing that no one is coming to save me. No one's coming to save you. No one. And many people need to hear that. No one's coming to save you. No one. It's you. You're the one you've been waiting for. I'm done. I'm glad that with Wi-Fi, oh my God, you know, last season, I had to like, sometimes hiyo 1 hour ilikuwa inapita ya 2 GB, inakuwa 2 GB ama 1 GB hiyo. Na niko kwa shamba, alafu nacho nikiongea, but now I have Wi-Fi. Yo, I'm good. Texo Inyore is watching. Karibu Texo. I'm just finishing up. Been talking about, my experience as a lady who moves from town to town, learning about life, learning about herself, doing business, selling and building my empire. Realizing that no one is coming to save me, that my life is in my hands. Okay, of course, in God's hands. But my actions and my choices define my experience. And as much as it sounds like, wow, I am illuminated, I'm also very scared of realizing this. But I'm willing to give my best. And I want a community. I want people around me who want that too. Because I realize that the people you hang around, the people you hang around determine a lot. I'm so glad right now I'm hanging around people who are challenging me. And I'm sad to say that they are younger than me. Oof. They've got better things than me. They have better houses than mine. I feel bad. And then the last point that I've realized is compound. I've always been an intense person, Stay under the water and then bloom and do something and then go back in there. But then I'm realizing that kidogo kila siku. Oh my. Try to break easy generational curses. Sawa. Nimemaliza. Nimefurahi. mlikuwa hapa na mimi. I'll be doing this more often now that I have things to do and I have a lot to talk about my day. I just want to share, and every time I share I feel like nimetoka therapy, and also that your day imeenda poa. Today was a difficult day, but I had to maneuver, and after that I spoke to some ladies while drinking tea. Felt good, and I've done this and I feel good. So now I'm gonna prepare my mind, my house, my everything, my clothes for tomorrow, because now I'm that kind of person who prepares in advance. Oh, my younger self. So yeah, thanks for joining. I'll be doing this as often as I can. Have yourself a lovely, lovely, lovely Thursday. No one is coming to save you. You're the one you've been waiting for. Bye. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah.